What if Noble Six was teleported into My Hero Part 2? We start this off in a room where Melissa, David, Shield, and Noble Six are currently talking about the prior incident of the Covenant that appeared about an hour ago. So you're saying this is as they put on some security footage that luckily managed to capture Fred the Covenant, is a Covenant elite. Yes, they're an elite guard of Covenant. Not as elite as the elite guards on their home planet, but it's one of their tougher troops. I don't know how many followed me here. As he says that, the other people like head of security and a couple other people that had to join in because of being on the island start to berate Noble Six. They followed you here? Then what else did you bring here? I didn't really have a choice. It was either go through the portal or me get vaporized. Would you want to have been vaporized? As everyone in the room that was high authority and questioning him just goes dead silent. That's what I thought. Last I checked, there was only a handful of them chasing me. I estimate 6 at most. 6 or 7. Question, if they have stealth technology, can we use thermal to track them? It is not a bad idea. But the Covenant have gone through and hid from us before. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to continue hiding and have other ways to hide from heat sensors. Especially, your technology is not as advanced as ours. I doubt you'll be able to pick them up anyway. Yes, but maybe we can make a device that is able to track them based on their blood. As Noble Six looks at them, Melissa, Shield, if we could have done that, we would have done that years ago. The Covenant is a race that destroy planets of human life. They believe themselves the superior species, with multiple alien groups backing them. These alien groups, could you tell me their leaders? I can't really tell you much. I can only tell you what I know. I come from the UNSC. As he refuses to tell anything else because he has a lot of black ink on his record. But anyway, guarantee the Covenant elites will strike. Their most likely way searching for a way to contact their comrades. But if I am truly in a different dimension, I doubt they'll have any way of communication, which this could be an advantage for me. I suggest locking down all ports and any other transportation off the island. That way they can't leave the island. Question, if they were already here, why haven't they left already? They have stealth technology. And even if we simply just shut down the entirety of the display of transport of our equipment off the island, it would cause an uproar in countries. Would you like that, or would you like the Covenant to find a way to make a portal for them to make their way here? The Covenant are smart. They'll find a way. Although it may take them a couple centuries with this technology. But then again, they don't need to find a teleportation if one of your people has a quark able to pass through dimensions. As soon as he says this, everyone in the room has their eyes widened. That's impossible. No one in the world has the ability to go through dimensions. Well, it is possible, Melissa Shield would say. Yes, from what I've learned, he says people have quarks, and it varies from person to person, correct? Then what's not to say that one of these quarks has the ability to teleport you to another dimension? I'm thinking for the betterment of this planet as well as my own planet. If they take over this planet, next thing you know, they'll have the resources to go after Earth in my universe. As everyone's in a conversation and an uproar about Noble Six telling all these officials, David, Shield, Melissa, about this, as he's basically telling them to shut down every way off the island, which would cause an uproar in many countries as they send supplies and equipment to those countries, as well as compute to a lot of other things to society. Them shutting down would cause an uproar. And basically, Noble Six is telling them to shut down transportation. He does not want the Covenant to even get a chance to escape. He wants to eliminate them. How many of you are well trained? We have some of the finest security guards around. As Noble Six would look over, have you found 4 of your security guards stuffed in lockers? As the head of the security team would just be, wait, what? Yes, I simply broke into David Shield's home without even being tracked by the cameras or being spotted. The only unfortunate people were 4 security guards in a break room. They're also in lockers now. You might want to let them out. We go to that same break room as 3 of the guards are banging on their lockers, trying to get out of the lockers, as the other one's upside down, still unconscious in his locker, sleeping like a baby. It also happens to be the same one he shot in the chest with a rubber bullet. I'll send someone to let them out right away. You, as a person, would go down to go let out the 4 security guards that were trapped in lockers. Okay, now that that's established, I suggest you have teams patrol the island. They're probably hiding somewhere low ground where they won't be picked up on any radar sensors. They'll try to get all information, if they haven't already gotten it by now, through your systems. As then one of the scientists would perk up, "We have the most secure systems in the world, and on this island. You really think they could hack it?" "I could hack it with a single passcode. Yours is not that hard to crack." Then starts to explain the society he comes from, which is way more advanced than my hero. And especially, the elites come from a high-intelligence race that have laser swords and have weaponry to blow up planets. As he explains that to them, most of them are just baffled by what he's telling them. And laser technology hasn't even been thought of in My Hero. Well, I guess in the later seasons, when they made All Might's suit. Oh, whatever. Then I'll need a team. Your best guards. Once everything is secured and we do a thorough sweep, we must find the elite. And be wary of your surroundings. They have cloaking technology. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them was sitting in this room somewhere. As he searches the room, as the guards in the room immediately grab their weapons, luckily for you, I don't see any. But guarantee they're hiding somewhere in the facility. We'll need to search the entire island. Now, this would go on to banner with a lot of the head people of the island just talking, as a lot of them are still in disagreement to shut down several systems. Yet the more reasonable people do acknowledge it. Now, they try to come with terms and reason with Noble Six to at least have guards stationed towards exits. Noble Six shuts that down, as they would die immediately. Because the elite would definitely easily wipe up the regular guards of My Hero. I'm sorry, they rely on quarks way too much in My Hero. I'm sorry, the Covenant would absolutely dog walk My Hero, with the exception of a few quarked powerhouses. Because I don't think we've seen a device that the heroes can stop, like force fields or lasers from the Covenant that literally destroy planets. I'm sorry, I don't think any of the top tier heroes can stop that. And after this meeting, David Shield will come up to him. I gave a call basically a little while ago while you were in the meeting with basically the high officials of Island. I called a friend in Japan. He should be coming by with a few heroes. They should be able to help you clean up or stop these Covenant. May I know his name, as he's just inspecting his gun? The name's All Might. All Might. Who's that? He's a hero, the number 1 hero of Japan. The number 1 hero. Does he have any armor? As he then just starts reloading the gun. No. Does he have the ability to sense them? No. Is he good in a fight? Yes. Is he skilled enough to know he's not being played? As then David just sweats for a moment. All Might's not the smartest. But he's not the dumbest either. I will admit All Might is wise. Noble Six will get up. I'm going ahead and searching the facility. As he walks out, "You're going already?" Of course, the Covenant aren't just gonna sit around. They're gonna be doing something. And just like that, we go to the Covenant, as one of the Covenant elites is currently in the database of Island already. "Sir, it seems like they're shutting down all of the ships leaving the island." As the Covenant leader would definitely just start thinking, is there any other way off the island? "We could try to steal one of the ships locked in the docks, but their weapon system may start to destroy our ship as soon as we depart. Although, I could probably cripple their weapon system from here. I also have information. Noble Six is here, just like Fred said." "Y'all are still doubting me? I got shot in the shoulder. Maybe it was the hand?" As he looks, whatever. It's just a flesh wound. But I told you he was here. Yes, Fred, I believe you. Where's the bone crusher, Scarlet? Let me see. Well, the good news, he's not out and about destroying any of the, Island security or staff. Although one of the other elites is currently with him, and he's currently in the deeper part of Island. He's going to be a problem. He wants my position really bad. He thinks that he can deal with this with brute force. If it was a whole fleet, I would believe it, but the 5 of us and a Spartan, we don't stand a chance. Also, it seems that this society is based off people with powers. As then the elite looks over. What do you mean? Apparently, these people of this era have what you call quirks, sir. I'll need to do more research into this. After all, it shouldn't take me more than 2 minutes. This is child's play. As it was one of the elites that was very good with technology that was hacking into Island. Again, the people in Halo, the Spartans, Cortana, the Covenant would easily be able to hack in fortifications in my hero. It wouldn't be that hard for them. They are more technological. But anyway, Fred, why do you still have that bag of grenades? How do you know I have a bag of grenades? You're sitting over there literally looking on a monitor in the wall. He looks over. I've known you for at least the entire time I've been part of this elite squad. As the leader just simply puts a hand on his head. Will you two stop bickering? What? You're really gonna let him have a bag of Covenant grenades? You know how deadly that would be if one went off. It's in the hands of Fred. You are seriously trusting him with a bag of grenades. As he looks over, as Fred is just leaning on the wall, simply looking at the bag of grenades, as he simply closes the bag, I wasn't doing anything. Whatever. Give me that information. Scarlet and the other Covenant guard better not get themselves caught. I'll keep an eye on them from here, sir. As we go to Scarlet and we go to the other Covenant. Sir, is it wise for us to separate from the group? We're just deep inside this island. The boss doesn't even know what he's doing. He's an old fossil. I should have been promoted to squad leader. Sir, but he's more wiser. He's had the position for a lot longer. Yes, but... As he then puts the laser sword close to that Covenant's throat. I am the one with more resolve. I have taken out plenty of the UNSC soldiers, even killed a Spartan. I'm not denying the fact that you're not strong, sir. But we are dealing with a Spartan that has a lot of capabilities. You've seen how many elites he's taken out. It doesn't matter in the midst of my strength. Let's go find this noble 6. As he storms off, the elite follows him, as they just simply disappear in the midst of a hallway. As then we go to a dock where Noble 6, David Shield, and Melissa are waiting. It has been 24 hours, and a boat has started to show up outside Island ready to dock. On board is the heroes Eraserhead, All Might, and Principal Nezu, who only came because he was curious about Noble 6. As they would arrive, as All Might would get off, David, old friend, how have you been? It's been well, All Might. This is my friend Noble 6, referring to Noble 6 in his armor with his gun. Nice to meet you. As he extends a hand, but it's not getting a gesture back. Can I shake your hand, young man? I'm a soldier. As the moment just got awkward, as then Melissa would come over. Oh, Uncle Might! Ah, Melissa, how have you been? I've been well. Also, it was very interesting on how long it took you to get here. Yes, we actually got here pretty early. We managed to get a boat. It wasn't too hard. But is it true that you told me that people have invaded Island? Only a few, Noble 6 would say. Nezu would notice this. Only a few? How many? Estimate less than a handful. They followed me here. Followed you here? Then are you saying you are also an intruder to Island? As All Might and Aizawa would get into a fighting stance. As then David would jump in front. Easy now. Yes, he did appear on Island randomly, but he came here to help. He warned us about the things that followed him. The Covenant. What is the Covenant? I'm not explaining this for a fourth time. I'll leave you to explain this. I'm going on patrol. As then he points at the 4 security guards that got locked up in lockers. You are coming with me. As he walks away with the 4 security guards he locked up in lockers. And that is the end of part 2 of What If Noble Six was teleported into My Hero.